Hi guys, this is Tarkin coming at you with another game of Stardew Valley, and we are winding down the playthrough. We're probably going to be doing short days here, just chatting up the wife, giving her a good morning, wishing her a lucky rabbit's foot, and she planted some dandelions in the pot up back. We give her a hug for the morning. So we have like all of these juices coming up, but now. No, what's the point, right? Gonna drop a new song. I don't recognize your name, but you must be you must be my valued viewer of many names who makes the awesome electronica, now known as IDK Guy's sister. well, welcome, and I look forward to checking it out. Look, I'm not gonna blame Prince for everything, but he started it. He should have thought about where things would go. But yeah, no, I'll definitely check that out. Carolyn has given me a potato. Like, imagine how good you would feel if somebody just sent you a potato in the mail. One single potato with a heartfelt letter about how they thought that you would like the potato. Most especially if, they had grown it themselves. And now we reach a strange point in the game. Like, what do I do? Do I just let the crops grow? Do I just let the things carry on? I guess so. We'll go and like all of this. Well, it doesn't feel pointless. I just know that I'm about to end. Well, I mean, I think I am. Because this is great. I just, all good things. We got a little dinosaur. That's good stuff. They lay dinosaur eggs, not every day, but a lot. We're gonna take all of this stuff and sell it. Why not? It'd be funny. We could go and redeem all of our prize tickets. That'll be fun. No, this is our honeymoon. We just got married the other day, so we'll just hang out here. Say it's gonna be a chill micro color based song. I don't know what all of those words mean, but I look forward to figuring it out. This is what it's all about right here. Incomplete skeletons, hanging out by the fire with your beloved parrot. It's a nice little day. Your diamond replicators gently swaying in the breeze. Yeah, we're probably just gonna sleep again because it's the wizard's birthday. Oh, and the night market too. Yeah, we'll want to wait for that. There might be something cool there. Well, then let's do a little bit more decorating here then. Why don't we? Let's get even more of these little guys to jump around. Just totally busy. Like they hang out here. They live here. It's a little busy, but it's fine. She says I look beautiful. Oh, Leah's the best. We're gonna find something that the wizard likes in our memory. He loves purple mushrooms, right? Right. We probably have some because it is the day of the mushrooms. And if not, then he also likes like the weird essences and such, so we can bring him some of those. No purples there. Because, like, theoretically, they could be inside of the boxes here. But at a certain point, you just gotta give up, and that point is right now. No, the higher chance would be in this shed, because it's older. So we won't give up on giving the wizard a perfect birthday gift until... Alright, yeah, we'll just give him one of these. You know, it's not perfect. We don't know if he loves the mapping caps like the purple ones. We know he loves purples, so that's gonna have to do. You have to wait some time in between raccoon things, so... You know, we did our best by them, and we got some nice rewards in turn. He's like, oh, is it my birthday? I guess it is. How far are we up here now with him? Hey, yeah, 8, that's alright. We need to make a bunch of coffee, though. I mean, we could just, we could just buy it, but that, you know... What's the point of being a gentlewoman farmer if we're gonna buy our own coffee all the time? I mean, every now and then it's okay, you know, every now and then, when it's really necessary. George needs aquamarine. Good. That'll give us something to do. And I do like George. George is a nice fellow. I mean, he isn't. He's a cantankerous old man, but for one of those, he's nice. Fortunately, I have this box where we keep all sorts of things, and we're just gonna grab like some diamonds and then like like some other things that we know people like, and then we can give it to them if we see them at the thing. Yeah, seems good. That's enough for several people. But I guess, yeah, today will be the day. You know, we'll prove that we're not very romantic by leaving our honeymoon to give an old man an aquamarine. Hey, Pally! He says, I wish my leg worked so I could play catch with Alex. That'll never happen. Oh, come on, man. You could throw a football from a chair, dude. I've seen it done. Evelyn is still wishing us, happiness and congratulations from our recent nuptials. I'm very grateful we are to her. Here we go. What do we have here? Wants me to kill grubs. Wants me to omelet again. We will probably go for omeleting again. Oh, it's like it's not even random. It's just all maybe the things that you get are in ropes. So all right, so we'll get another one of these star drop teas. That's pretty nice. I guess you get fruit trees and stuff here, so that's cool. The Book of Love. So the Book of Love, I don't know what this one's going to be called, but the Book of Love is a song by the Magnetic Fields. It's very awesome. They also, there was a cover of it that showed up on a South Park episode, Twig X Craig, but the Magnetic Fields one is real good. And apparently you get a fish smoker this way, which is nice. We'll oh, there's another book that you get here. It's just do you always have these all in a row? Do you just get a cow? All right, let's see what's going on here. You become friends with people a little faster. Well, good. 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 Alright, and what did it give you? It gives you a peach sapling and an apple sapling. Well, that's nice. We don't need that bed. We don't really need these sprinklers either. The star drop tea, I guess, is nice. These saplings we could take to the island and plant in our line of fruit trees. I'm I don't know what gym either of those kids likes, but she loves those. And the night market will start soon. I think it just turns on and they all peek out their heads at 5. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. We bought the Hunamo catalog the earlier day, and here he sells the next season's seeds. The crystal chair we've already got, and that piano we've already got. Actually, yeah, this one's called Land of Clay, and I think it's nice. So we're gonna get that, and we will take the octopus home and put it into our deluxe fish tank. Alright, both of the bobbers are about to break, and all my replacement tackle is out on the island. Right. Guess we could just fish out here for a bit. Maybe that'll have a good effect. I know we can hide the deep sea fishing thing. I'm just annoyed that I left the tackle box there. Ooh, gold chest. Those things are the most important thing in the game. You can get the most crazy stuff out of them. Like a squid. Back into the water. We threw them back into the water. We'll just walk away. No one will notice a thing. Why did I even bring rubies? I mean, surely somebody in town likes rubies, but I don't know who. They'll be like, hey, darling, look, I found you some Star Drop tea. And she loves it. Brings us up to 2 more hearts with her, which is good, I guess. Can you give your spouse a gift every... Yeah, maybe you can give them a gift every single day. But hopefully this tank won't get too crowded as we throw this octopus in there. Yeah! Everyone's having a good time. They're all enjoying themselves. They're actually, it looks like they're arguing a little bit. That'll be okay though. Like, wait, no, she loves wine, but it probably doesn't have to do with the sale value of the thing. Yeah, we'll just grab some cranberry wine, and we'll see if we can give her one of those in the morning. Alright, there's another day of winter. And you know, it's our honeymoon. Do you want a delightful bottle of wine? Yes. And I'll bash one down with her. And now we run a little slower. Like, do we want to sell one of each of these? Maybe it doesn't matter. It's just any kind of row, okay. Then it looks like we need to sell oak resin and pine tar. It's like it keeps track of everything that you ever sell, and I guess you need to sell, you're supposed to sell one of all of the things. It's not really going to be our priority. We're not trying to get that, you know. We're just winding down. And George is my secret friend. All right. Good old George. And what does George love? He loves fried mushrooms and leeks. We can make fried mushrooms, right? Because I don't think we have leek access. He might have been our assigned guy last year, too, for all I know. Or maybe the first year. I remember giving Evelyn a tulip one time. But yeah, me and Leah are on our honeymoon. We just, you know, get day drunk on some wine and carry on. And that's the 18th of winter, baby. Bam! It's like 6 a.m. every day, like clockwork. Alright, what are... Like, yes, love, but actually, how do I make fried mushrooms? Ah, the common mushrooms. That's why I always have it on me. We just need to get oil from the shop at some point. The marvelousness of this game's double inputs is that I could move with the controller and then click with the mouse at the same time without it getting confused. Just what I wanted. We're gonna go ahead and pop into Pierre's. It's locked. We're gonna go give Croesus a diamond. He can't talk, but, you know, he'll look at us. It's like, hey, here's a diamond, Kent. Some people like him more than others. Croesus goes absolutely bonkers for him. He can't talk on Friday, but you can tell that he's, like, really pleased. We'll just do some nice sewer fishing for a second, and then Pierre's will be open. And when Leah asks where we've been, we'll be like, oh, we were getting Secret Santa set up. And she'll be like, why do you smell like the sewer? And I'll say, that's an interesting question. I'm sure I'm glad you noticed. She's a very perceptive lady, so I'm sure nothing will get by her. Hey kid, you want a fish? He doesn't, it annoys him. I lose points and there's no mercy for me. Let's stop here in the mayor's house and, like, let's see what we get here. You get a literal... Oh, it's a cow decal. I'm like, is this thing just gonna give me a cow? But it's not. Okay, so you get a couple of... You get a magic rock candy, which is a kingly gift indeed. Another star drop. One of these boxes that you sell for like 5k or whatever. Looks like an interior coffee bean plant, but not that. That looks like an iridium sprinkler. It's a fancy houseplant. I see. But we waited all this time to hit the button in the mayor's house for all this stuff. We waited until it didn't matter. And that's, you know, that's who I want to be. Does it have a finite amount of things? We're going to save the Star Drop tea to give to Leah on her birthday. It's going to blow her mind. This fried mushroom, and we'll put it here, and that way George's Secret Santa will be assured. And then we'll put this plant over here, because people love plants. This will make me look like a normal person. Ooh, we could do little stars, that's nice. Can we, How terrible. We have to take that back. Let's, I actually kind of like it. You know, we'll just, it just needs to be extended. Oh, it's an immense fake cow. Does it go on a wall? Oh, it's furniture. I was like, I thought it was like a statue that we could put out here. Because I didn't read it. I hate it. It's not going on the wall. Look, I'm glad that we have huge cow. It's like I'm real pleased about that being a thing. I don't want to indulge it. It's uploading? Oh, how exciting. Like, oh yeah, and of course we can't sell it. Well, you know. It's like, yeah, I guess we'll just crash again. So we're just trying to move this game to the end, right? Like, we've accomplished much of what we want to do. And we're getting our wife just sauced every morning. Hey, it's our honeymoon. What are you gonna do? Apparently, when you're married, you can give them gifts every day and it's not capped. And I just did something. I found a star drop. Where? Alright, apparently we must have gotten one out of the machine at the mayor's house. And I just didn't notice. That's funny. But anyway. Yeah, because we want to save the star drop tea to give her tomorrow. Or rather, the day after tomorrow. Because that is her birthday. And it'll be the best of gifts. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check it out whenever I'm streaming. Carolyn has sent me another cauliflower in the mail, which is a nice gift, you know. Cauliflower's worth 200. That goes pretty far. All of our machines done, all of our... Probably by now all of our sheds done too. And here I am just pretending that we have a reasonably sized farm again. Because what was all of this macroweed up for, right? You're never supposed to ask yourself that in the game. Well, I mean, you are. But that's the prelude to ending it. But, you know, we were always sort of on this timeline, right? Grandfather said, you know, he'd be back at the end of the 3rd year, and he's a ghost, so I believe he's going to set the whole world to fire and sword. That's why I wanted to get married first, you know, before we die. Alright, it's Evelyn's birthday. We're already, like, max friendship, but she's, like, a total bro, so let's, Alright, she loves tulips. I have... Yeah, we have, box of flowers. You know, we've evolved several times within Stardew Valley and like what we want to do. But box of flowers was like a somewhat early thing because I became upset that my flowers, after I grew them, you know, couldn't be there. Be gone for now. Well, later. Have a good night. I look forward to listening to your song, and I hope a bunch of other people listen to it too. Looks like it is time for Alex to sigh. This must be a cutscene thing for him. We have a max friendship with everyone, of course, just like with the people that meant the most to us. And he's like, oh, hi, Tizzy. Look at all these books. I haven't read a single one. Jeez. Just the thought of a cracker one opens makes me nervous. But you can't make a decent living in this world without a brain. Yes. He says I'm worthless. And we'll say we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Because that's crazy you're a genius is putting it a little too strong. And calling him worthless is not very nice and not polite, you know. And we all are good at different things, but you should still open a book. work hard, I can do anything. Yeah. Maybe one day soon we'll have dinner and discuss philosophy. Isn't that how you smart people talk? And we laugh at him. Good. Good that we gave him a little laugh for that. Philosophy. And then we give Evelyn a nice little happy birthday there. Alex says, there's some weird people living in this town. Oh, you do not know the half of it, buddy. What do we know about what Sandy likes? We know that she kind of likes those things. Maybe she'll like holly. Maybe she'll hate it. We'll check it out. Oh, right. Bus driver's not here. Whatever. It's our honeymoon. We'll go back home. Oh, she gave me the star fruit and then I ate it. Oh, okay. I'm like, that's where the star fruit came from. Okay. We still have one more book to read, and I don't know where to read it. But that's all fine. For it is Saturday now, and we'll just go ahead and crash for the day. Yeah. It's our honeymoon. We'll go to one more of the sheds, and, you know, we're not going to refill up everything. We'll just... get it down. And, you know, who knows what the next year will bring. Maybe we'll plant again. Maybe we'll take up the arts as well. You know, maybe we'll learn to ride cows. Maybe we'll learn to ride dinosaurs. But whatever happens, we know that it'll be different than this year. All of my years in Stardew were dramatically different, you know, which is great. This is a fantastic game, a real masterpiece. It's so impressive that it was made by a single person. But I've kind of, you know, I'm not anywhere close to 100% in it, but I've done all the stuff I want to do. I'm not, like, you know, super compelled to do anything that we haven't done yet. We'll stop over at the bookseller, you know, and, I'm gonna take a nature walk today. I need to get out of the house. Well, good for you. And Emily sends us this gift worth, you know, 650 in the mail. Very nice gift. And it's not Leah's birthday, because that's tomorrow. Yeah. Winter 23. You know, it was so run down before I started, and now look at it. What a great sense of satisfaction this game brings. Ah, the alleyway buffet. We have a greater chance of finding things in the trash. Learn any Queen of Sauce recipes that you don't already know? Sure. We get an achievement, well read. We have learned every book. And there we learned 24 new recipes, which I guess that's, oh, it teaches every single recipe in the game. Except for a very, very few. Those probably have to be taught by specific friendship things, perhaps. But hey, you know, now we've read every book. He said, oh, a movie sure sounds fun. It'll be like we're dating again. Yes, it will. Yeah, we're just gonna go on a stroll. She wanted to go on a nature walk, so we're gonna go on a walk with her. You know, that'll be nice. Takes the long way, but this makes sense, right? Because the house has like the path right by it to go out, and now she's just gonna, you know, we'll walk out this way because otherwise she'd have to be navigating from the house to the southern exit of the farm, which could have any amount of shenaniganery. But the shenanigans and their aspects will be, you know, lessened if she goes this way for a nice walk through nature. Like, I thought she was gonna sit there and watch, but like, I'm trying to remember the places that we've seen her in the past. I'm like, does she came out here and hang out? It's just don't want to get in her way. I'm like, does she walk the? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Here we go. She says, I'm just enjoying the fresh air for a while. I'm starting to get cabin fever at home. Indeed, but we'll hang out and fish for a bit. That'll be nice. Amazing. That was the cow. We don't need the cow. We can throw the cow away. So I'm thinking, so you can just bring the smoker with you, right? And then, so like as you're fishing, you know, you do the thing. You know, I actually love this. I think I remember reading in the game that one of the farms starts you with the fish smoker. I think it could be really interesting to do just like a very fish-centric farm, you know, where you farm very sparingly, maybe just like, you know, for community center purposes. Where you try to, you know, you try to make your living and your livelihood off of the noble bounty of the sea and the river, such as it is. Hey, we got a new record tiger trout. Amazing. I really don't want to lose this because the golden boxes can have like the craziest stuff in them, but without my good fishing tackle, it's dramatically harder because, you know, you lose like half as much with whatever the bobber is whenever they're not on the line, and that combined with the larger fishing bar is usually all that I need to make it happen. But there we go. We get a lingcod and lingcod roe. Great. Well, you know, we'll you know, she's doing that. We'll do our part by, you know, making sure that there's not a bunch of junk in the way for future nature walks. That'll please her, you know. We're clearing the riverside of debris and detritus. Didn't even wear a little winter hat. Of course, I'm not really bundled up for the winter either, so. It's like, alright, that was good. Get all that junk out of the way. Hey, Jasmine want a diamond. She loves presents. Says he needs a gift for the message. He needs a rusty spoon and 3 topazes. Well, might be a little while till we find another rusty spoon. A whole tiger trout, smoked to perfection, indeed. I guess like this is still her house. She just doesn't like really come here very often. She says she'll meet me at the theater. Good, good. All right. She loves diamonds, which is a good trait, because I have diamonds. The town is such a better place now that we have a movie theater. And now we can get in. Ooh, the claw game! Hopefully we... Oh no, this is... Amazing! Don't fall out! No! No! I have harmed both of them. All I want in this world is this Hunamo. No! Alright, we'll try to get the thing out of the bushes. No, wait! Alright, when does the movie start, first of all? Alright, a snack. She loves salad. Marcello's going for bourbon mayonnaise. I don't know what movie we're seeing. The Miracle at Cold Star Ranch. Against all odds, a family keeps the spirit of the Winter Star alive. It seems sort of like... Seems kind of tacky, but we'll check it out. No, not tacky. Sappy, that's what I mean. We'll see. Try to keep an open mind about it. The Miracle at Cold Star Ranch. It's the eve of the Winter Star and it's been snowing for 3 weeks straight. The Cold Star family is stranded. Getting to town is impossible. Fortunately, the cows have enough hay to get by. But the family has run out of food. She's having a good time. She's eating her salad, and she is very happy about it. Still, Papa Cold Star braves the treacherous conditions to cut down the Winter Star tree. Doesn't have food and goes out to cut down a tree to decorate it. In spite of their hunger, they decorate the tree, keeping the promise of the Winter Star alive. That night, an unusual phenomenon. It became a star drop. What? The next day, Mama Cold Star is astonished to find the tree adorned with cosmic fruit. We believed in the Winter Star, and so we were remembered. They all shared the star drop fruit. Despite its small size, it was the most filling, delicious meal they'd ever had. The family is saved! And the spirit of hope is alive and well. The promise of the Winter Star is kept once again. How nice. And now this dude is playing the claw game, so I can't try it. She said it was simple but good, like the comfort food of cinema, indeed. It's nice music there. This one is Natural Wonders Exploring a Vibrant World. I bet she would really like that one too. Oh, you can only go once a week. Got it. Well, we're just gonna go by ourselves because our wife is locked in the movie theater and we're not allowed to go in. then tomorrow is her birthday, which is great. We got Star Drop tea. She's gonna be like, wow, what a good gift. Do you ever look over your shoulder and you think, man, there's a dog in the room with me? They are in this room and they are a dog and they smell. That's what I've just experienced. All right, it is Leah's birthday tomorrow. My orange tree wasn't able to grow last night. Ridiculous. All right, so it's her birthday, and we will give her a Star Drop tea. She says, thanks a bunch. This makes her birthday feel special. Yes, indeed. And we gave her another gift. Okay, so the Star Drop teas, they don't even count as love gifts. I guess they're like special. You can give them a gift and that in the day. But she loves rabbit's feet. Maybe everybody does, but she does too. We already know about the salads and the goat cheese and the truffle. You know, she's a very finer things person. She might like normal cheese too. But now we've gotten her to 14 hearts. She's the happiest wife. Just like, she's thinking, life's too short to eat bad food. Luckily, we live in one of the best regions for fresh greens and vegetables. Indeed. And she made me a healthy salad. Well, I'll eat it right in front of her. That'll please her. She says she's surprised I'm not sick of the salad yet. Aw. No, not you, babe. You're the best. So what to do now? I mean, it's her birthday, but I mean, we need to go out to the island so that the trees can grow properly. We'll just go there and back again. She won't even notice we're gone. If we port, then that'll not work. Oh, my banana trees have come in. Banana! Oh, and we got golden walnuts. I guess you just gotta farm enough stuff and then you can get it. Maybe it's from just farming enough things, and maybe it's like things have different seasons. I don't know. But Got him. Hey, and we found another golden walnut. Just when I thought we never would find it anymore. What do we have to do? Just farm on the island, so. Like, did we bring the star drops? No. Can we give him gifts? No, he won't even accept. Alright, so we're still at 39% perfect, but now we found 108 golden walnuts, so that's something. And yeah. Just a ton of things that we haven't got done, and I don't will it even let us see what we can buy here? Oh, it's like a universal stash, a horse flute, Pierre getting new stuff, items placed inside will automatically be loaded into the machine in front of it, one of those. Sprinkler that fertilizes, increased range. Gives you access to any place, anytime. 3 of them for a galaxy weapon, final form. Mushroom tree, magic bait. His hat. Alright, yeah, there's all sorts of things. Radioactive bars, never heard of them. Mini shipping bins, yeah, you only get a couple of those normally. Alright, so there's like just a ton of stuff that you can get there. But, you know, I'm probably never going to get one. That's fine. Because, like, I just don't want to go off on any more adventures for this guy, you know? I want to happily rest. After all, it's my wife's birthday today. She'll understand that we had to go and tend, you know, to the trees, but we can't prevail on her sensibilities too long. After all, we did wait to ask her until we thought we would be able to be, you know, a thoughtful spouse. So let's see how that works, huh? We just need to grab some hay real quick. It is of the utmost importance. And Marnie's going to the island. You know, maybe Leah went to the island too, and that's where she is. Said life isn't so bad. At least I have frozen pizza and eggs. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. I'm like, oh yeah, I already had a bunch there. That's alright. I'm like, why am I... There we go. Good old doghouse. We'll put this weird thing right here to commemorate the fact that once there was a weird thing in the wall. I love our owl statues. I love our haphazard farm. I love our improbably green plant. I hope it stays green forever. If it dies, well, that'll be on me, huh? It's funny how much you can make just running over and grabbing a bunch of pineapple. Man, pineapple make a ton, huh? Man, they really do. Shame that I discovered all these things whenever I stopped caring about money. I mean, I could spend it, but then I would have less. I almost just dropped a cherry bomb in the middle of my house. That would have been something. She's like, I made you a salad, and then I gave it right back to her. Clint, comma, the blacksmith. Like, do you think people don't know who you are, Clint? Gotta tell them, comma, the blacksmith. I think it's like, yeah, we want to ship, like, what, one of everything? There's some things in the list that it keeps track of whether or not you've sold them. Yeah, so the bars are right there in a row, so it does keep track of whether or not you've sold them. Not sure what that one is. That'd be like a special fermented thing. Anyway, unimportant. Yeah, like we definitely have to sell the individual, you know, things for lots of them, but it doesn't have to be like every kind of aged row, I suppose. But probably like caviar independently would be one, probably. That's probably what, like unmilled rice that we haven't sold yet. Do we have any unmilled rice? Probably in something somewhere. Like, blocking the actual tea tree is a terrible idea. And it's not a great idea to have it there at all. It's not even a good idea. But, you know, it's what we're doing. It's funny how, like, strangely pleased and also, like, sort of relieved I am to be drawing this playthrough to a close. It was like, what a beautiful and satisfying game. What a truly wonderful month of my life that I've got to spend playing it. Like, I've rarely been so enamored of a game, especially one that is on the face of it rather simple, right? You know, I was expecting a good sort of Harvest Moonlight, but what I found was a complex and thoughtful story that, you know, far beyond my expectations, and a beautiful unfolding of mechanics. Up in the sky above the thing is "To all a good night." There, little father of the day, feast of the winter star. And I agree, the view is very inspiring. Alright, we're just going to grab our fried mushrooms there. Yeah, so yeah, that worked. We shipped a bunch more items than we had before. There's the tea leaves. There's yeah, you know, it's just smoked fish in general. You don't have to have the individual ones. There's the out of season fruits. That's probably dried something that, you know, we just have to figure out what it would be. But caviar does have its own entry there, and the rare animal products thing. That's the star fruit. That's unmilled rice. That, I don't know. It's probably amaranth, and I just, like, haven't, It's probably the ostrich egg, and that's probably ostrich mayonnaise or dinosaur mayonnaise. No, that one's probably dinosaur mayonnaise. We have got the new achievement, Cook. We have finally cooked 10 different recipes. And we will eat the bean hot pot ourselves. And then we will eat the bread. But we will not eat the fried mushrooms. Those are for George. It probably won't let me go to town, right? Yeah, it's being set up. I guess 9 a.m. is when they'll let me go. Well, then we can make our grandfather proud marginally by... Like, no, we already went there today. We'll do a round of mushrooms. Man, mushrooms made my whole fortune as I was starting out in this game. I miss those days. You know, the game... There has to be a point in a game like this where you do, like, have essentially too much money, where... I mean, they gave you lots of gold sinks. So many of them, and I didn't take any of them, you know. I mean, there's, you know, 500k for Pam's house and 300 for whatever. But I'm talking, you know, like the $2 million things, the $10 million thing. And, you know, and I didn't pursue any of those, and I could. But, you know, in the early seasons where you're like, I wish I could buy, you know, more iron. You know, I wish I could get more seeds even. And now it's, you know, you're sort of freed from those considerations in the late game. Which is good, because if you're not, then, you know, what kind of farmer are you really? But I think it would be interesting to, you know, play the game a whole different kind of way. And they are welcoming me to the Feast of the Winter Star. Buy one powder melon for 2,500 for a powder melon. But hey, you know, we'll, at least we'll be able... Ooh, a decorative axe. Nice. Leah says, I'm thankful for our simple life on the farm. Yes, our simple life of being millionaires. Emily says, what am I hoping to find on the spirit tree? A new water can, a jug of spiced mead, or a pair of stylish boots? Yeah, you know, let's say, you know, why not boots? We're going to give George a secret gift. Fried mushrooms. They are his favorite. And it's Gus. Thanks, Gustavo. Oh, Gus. And we receive a beautiful bottle of wine. This is actually kind of very cool because this is just wine, I think. Yeah, amazing. I don't know how to make this without having a modifier with what kind of fruit it is, so this might be like one of the rarest items in the game as far as I'm concerned. Very cool. I'm thankful for my guitar and my skateboard. Oh, and family, I guess. Robin says we can join her family table if we need company. Hey, Leo's here! Oh, he's got a little hat on. Oh, he says Linus feels uncomfortable about joining in, so I'm going to keep him company. We'll have our own little feast. Mashed winter root and spiced berry fish. Yum! Like, can we not reach Kent at the table to talk to him? Here we go. He wishes us a happy feasting. Vincent, with bright eyes, wonders if we can open presents now. No, not just yet. Pam is still mad about ice fishing. That was weeks ago! I drop a vanilla in the white candy to complement the cherry flavor. Vanilla is tasty. Gus can't stop talking about how proud he is of himself. What a nice guy. Carolyn's a little soused. Shane says, I've met some people who believe in spirits and magic. I've never seen anything that couldn't be explained by science. Shane, you have not seen 1/10 of the stuff I've seen in Stardew Valley, including a literal wizard, apparently. Oh, it's a nice little festival of the Winter Star. Magnificent. Leah's already laid down. I guess she goes to sleep at like 10. Maybe earlier. Alright, well. Like, no, this deserves to go in the strange box over here where we only put certain things. For this is wine that is just called wine. And that makes it special. This is crystal fruit wine, so we're gonna give it to the lady. It's a good aquarium. I need like a much bigger aquarium setup, but you know, that can all happen some other time. Picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. Wanted to say thanks for being welcome. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Alright, so that's one of the few recipes that you couldn't get from the book, right? So no idea where it's at, but you know. Yeah, I guess with all of these, it's like you could just sort of like semi-aggressively target it. You know, you put all of your ingredients into a thing, but yeah. Anyway, it's not super important to me. maybe laying around in bed all day has made Leah bored. She's nowhere to be found this morning. Oh, she's on the porch. That smell of fresh dirt. There's nothing quite like it. Indeed. Indeed. She sent us a chocolate cake. You can just tell the air is clean here. Good for the lungs. It is. Like here I have to wonder, like, what is efficient, right? Is it efficient to actually play through the days, or do you just build lots of ancient fruit and pineapples and then like wait until they grow, wake up, pop them, and at that point, you know, you've already ruined the game for yourself. You can get too good at a thing. Alright, so we come upon the end of the game. Day 28 of winter. Year 3. Here's to another great year at Lars Own Farm. Let's have some fun tonight. And she gives us... Okay, so she also can give us wine that's just pure wine. Awesome. And we'll give it right back to her. Next year is going to be great. I can feel it. It is. It is going to be great. A new baby dinosaur. But yeah, now I feel like we can finally answer the question. Is our grandfather proud? He has to be. You know, whenever he sent us that thing through the ghost mail and said, hey, you're going to inherit the farm. You know, we're going to entrust all of it to you. I have to imagine that he is pleased with us, you know, that he is indeed very proud that we have succeeded beyond his expectations. She gazes upon the skeleton with, you know, all the diamond replicators next to it. Meditates on the meaning of life. All right, well, there you have it. Well, we're gonna go out to check the perfection one last time. really just to see, you know, where it ended up for us. We didn't try to sell everything we had, you know, we didn't try to really cook everything we had. We made a little bit of an effort there at the very end to ship a couple more things. But you know, let's take stock of it. I've almost never had this positive of a video game experience. I've been playing nothing but straight heat for a while now. Like, we played Hades, we played Fallout New Vegas, we played Red Dead Redemption 2, we played Celeste, and all of those are far beyond good games. And this one in a way meant, I mean, we played Undertale. This one in a way meant just as much or more to me than the rest of them. Like, I really might play this one off and on for ages. It's a tremendous accomplishment. Oh, hey there, kiddo. Have a diamond. Like, would I think... If you told me that, you know, a smallish team of people made this game, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But for a single person... I mean, that's really what all the video game legends are about, right? Just a person with drive and vision that says, I'm gonna use the same human world that everybody else has, but instead of what y'all are doing with it, I'm gonna create a whole world for you. And it's such a beautiful game. It's so wonderfully made, and it's such... You can't call it a gift, you know, I paid for it, but... I mean, it's worth so much more to me than all that. Wish you could move your family out here. That would be fun. But yeah. So I guess that'll do it, right? We're just gonna check our perfection and look at the trees that we've planted, some of which will grow and some of which won't. Oh, he gives you different things, so I think I gets more 50,000 points in Junimo Kart Endless Mode. Prove it. I'm not going to do that, but... Yeah. So now we're 40%. We got 2% more thing just by making, I guess, probably a couple more cooking recipes and getting friendship levels up and shipping things. So yeah, you know, it's, yeah, whatever. I don't know where the numbers come from, but now, you know, we're 40% perfect. 3 years into the game, about 110, 115 hours or so, and now we're 40% perfect. And I agree, you know, I don't feel like we're 100% perfect. If we had targeted stuff like, you know, trying to get the friendships up methodically early, and, you know, if I had known what the game mechanics were and were pursuing them from the beginning, you know, it could have been a higher rating. It seems silly to even say that. You know, if I had done things differently, it would have been different. Of course it would have. Of course it would have. But none of that matters too much. Because, well, look at my little island farm. We've got banana trees galore. We've got mango trees. We're gonna have a whole spread of fruit trees there, but we don't need to see them grow. It's enough to know that they're there. said, be careful out there. Sometimes I worry about you falling into a mine shaft. Is that a thing people worry about? Must be. But, yeah, that's... No, we should put on a song on the jukebox on the porch for our final thoughts. So, Stardew Valley, what is there to say that I haven't already said? Nothing. This game is a masterpiece. It's wonderful. I would recommend it to anyone who likes any of the elements of it, you know. It's got lovely storytelling elements that are more delicate and sort of mature than you would necessarily expect from a farming game. You know, it doesn't give you a bunch of saccharine problems. It gives you real serious problems that real people also have that cause them anguish and pain, and it sets you up in that position as well. You know, you begin this game as a person in a soul-crushing job who feels without purpose, without direction, and oppressed by the system that she finds herself in. A lot of people feel that way. A lot of people's lives are that way. But Tizzy here gets a lifeline, a letter in the mail from a ghost, telling her that she's inherited this farm, and then her whole life changed. You know, she worked hard. She passed out in the fields. She woke up in her bed and did it all over again. She found friendship and love. She became tremendously wealthy, an important local landowner. She adjudicated disputes. She saved people's lives. And what a beautiful story it has been for her. So there we go. Tizzy, the farmer. We have gone to level 100 in the mines. We have found 5-star fruit. We have done all that we are set out to do. 40% perfect. 3 million gold in the bank. Total earnings, 6,684,000. I could have earned more. But that's where we're at now. I'm like, does the decorative axe go on the wall? Yes. That's a nice decorative axe. Actually, it should go by my bedside to be more like the real world. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. Axe by my bedside, just like life. We'll give her a space to get in there. But yeah, you know, our beloved wife here, beside our beloved Hunamos and our beloved bookshelves. What a good game. What an uncommonly good game. What a wonderful thing. And I think, I think that'll do it. We might, I might stream more Stardew someday. I don't think it'll be on this character. It might be, like if I play it, just hack away at it in my off time or whatnot, and then never get, closer to perfection or whatnot. But I think if I were to play again, seeking 100%, I would probably start over from the start with a different farm and sort of like a different organizing principle towards the game, with a different sort of role play thing and a different set of objectives and all of that. But I don't really rate games on a scale of 1 to 10. So if I were to give Stardew Valley a rating, I guess I would call it a 10. I don't know what number that would relate to. But that's the word I would use to describe it. Graphics hits that RPG Maker nostalgia thing. I don't know if they individually designed all of this stuff. It seems like, you know, these are accessible assets and stuff, but doesn't deter from it at all. Composition-wise, it's wonderfully done. The interior designs of the people's houses are really interestingly crafted and put together. You really get a sense of the people from the homes that they're in. It's really good. It's not like a throwaway thing. Music is wonderful. Character development is great. Mechanics are fantastic. The way that they unfold with tools and crafting access is wonderfully done. The addition of the machines for the artisanal things to give you like another layer of complexity for increasing your yields is really interesting as well. It's a game that you could play a lot of different ways, and I merely played it my way that occurred to me first. And like, maybe it would be really interesting to do like a fishing centric playthrough. There's a lot of stuff that could be interesting, but we'll pursue those things some other day. For right now, I just wanted to say, you know, that's it for Stardew Valley. This game is wonderful. I'm so glad I picked it up. I would recommend it to anyone. It's beautiful. It's you could really hang your hat on this. If you were the person that made this game, this beautiful, beautiful game, you know, you wouldn't need to do anything again. You'd be able to wake up at 6 a.m., hand your wife a cup of coffee and say, I'm gonna go right back to bed. I made something that no one else could make. It's a beautiful game. A true masterpiece, and just a moving portrait of the human experience. This game provides the organizational framework for caring about a community and their stories. And that's what an RPG is supposed to do, right? But so many of them fail in places where Stardew succeeds. I didn't know this was a game with swords. I thought this game was going to last like 20 or 30 hours. I did not anticipate that it would be, you know, this 120 hours to get to the end of the third year, and I still had only scratched the surface sort of affair. Which is great, you know, fantastic value for money. It's an affordable game, and if it's on sale, it's even more affordable. But that'll be that. Tomorrow is the next year. We're gonna go to sleep for the night, and I guess the ghost is gonna come back. He said he would come back at the end of the third year. Unless it was at the beginning of the third year. So that was some way to ring in the new year last night. Yeah, girl. It was a wonderful party. And here we are. We walk out of the front door. She says, hey, Tizzy, I have an idea. I want you to meet me in Cindersap Forest tomorrow at noon. I'm gonna teach you how to paint. If the weather's bad, we'll do it the next day, okay? It does sound nice. We'll do that. But, you know, that'll happen off stream. Or in another video, but I think this will probably be the last Stardew stream for some time, unless I start a new farm, and then I'll definitely stream that too. So these ancient trees, they're blue, and that's nice. I don't know if they're supposed to do anything but be blue. I've never learned. But we will sit here by the Gourmand statue, contemplating the mysteries of the lake. And all I wanted to say now is thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It's now the first day of spring of year 4, and the end of the story of Larsdalen Farm and Tizzy. For now, I remain yours. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I really, really hope you've enjoyed. This has been a wonderful experience for me. I've basically never had this positive of a time playing a game, and just a real joy. We defeated Jojamart, you know, we restored the town, we did so many good things for so many people, including ourselves. We got this parrot, we got this sick velvet bow for our hair. It's great. But that's what we've got for you now. So thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. This game's wonderful. Just thank you for sharing it with me. Thank you so much.